Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is Pablo from Style Systems, your image consultant. For more information, go to stylesystems.net. So let's talk about being shy. Being shy when it comes to image, when it comes to style, when it comes to how people perceive you, right? Now, for the most part, being shy is nothing negative. Like, it doesn't mean that you have to be bad. It doesn't mean that you're scared. It doesn't mean like there's something wrong with you. We have to stop all this nonsense of thinking that we're lesser than others around us. We have to stop comparing ourselves to other people. That's just what it is, okay? So if you're shy, if you're more of that type of person, it's okay, okay? It's totally acceptable. You don't have to feel bad for being who you are. You do feel bad, however, when you do nothing about it, when you don't understand who you are, why you are doing what you're doing. So what you gotta do is you have to first accept yourself and work upon yourself. That's the only antidote for feeling lesser than other people, for feeling like you don't belong, like whatever, right? So let's talk about the perception of being shy when it comes to image. Now, shy people, it's a characteristic of personality, right? It's a form of personality, it's a form of being. There are certain people that are a little bit shy, that they are not very extrovert, if that makes sense. They're not like, hey, like that. And even though it's okay, first and foremost, we must understand what personality is. Me, as being a professional image consultant, and every professional good image consultant will give you this test. We apply certain tests to find who you truly are. This is one of my products that I have, which is called Know Thyself, where I really get to know you. We as image consultants, we need to understand everything that makes you you. Because if you're just saying that I'm just shy, without any background, without even understanding why, then we cannot work truly upon your image, because image is not only what you wear, but we will get to that a little bit later. So personality is a combination of two things, temperament and character. Now, temperament is something that you were born with. Temperament is literally inside your DNA. Let me give you an example. I never met my father. He died when I was 3 years old. I know, we just got sad a little bit, right? But I never did. However, my mom, she's always reminding me that I am so like my father. And how could that even be possible when we didn't even know each other. We didn't spend enough time for me to actually understand what was his ways, his way of being, his demeanor, how he carries himself. So this is the temperament. We inherit our temperament inside of our DNA from either our mom or our parent or our dad, right? It's either one of those two, our mom or our dad. We inherit a temperament. So there's a whole science, there's a whole thing, a whole research behind this, tests, psychological tests and beyond, just to understand what your temperament is. The second one is the character. Now, the character is something that you develop over time. This is what you develop over certain experiences, over certain things that you see, places that you visit, people that you interact with, where you were born. All of these will build up your character. So together, in a combination, temperament and character creates your personality. So what we must understand is what makes you shy and why is that? Is it something that it's part of who you are, or is it something that you picked up because of your environment? Because maybe you felt a little bit awkward sometimes. We have to get to know that part of you, right? Because being shy is strictly speaking on image, how others perceive a shy person. It has some negative connotations. For the most part, it's just negative connotations. The image that you're portraying to your audience or to your significant other or to a potential client, a potential partner, is that most of the times fall into these three things, which is you're scared. The second one is that you are insecure, and then the other one is that you're boring, right? So when somebody looks at someone that is shy, some of the buttons or some of the stimuli that that person is triggering inside of other people's minds is that he's an insecure person, he's very boring, and he's scared. So you don't want to be known with these characteristics. If you're in business and if you want to get a new girlfriend, a new boyfriend, you don't want to be known because you're scared. Being shy has nothing to do with being scared. Maybe you're not scared, you just don't know what to do. Some of the time being shy is because you don't know what to do. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to put yourself out there on the line and communicate and express truly and freely who you are. Express yourself. Sometimes you don't know, but people think that you're scared. No, you're not scared. Or maybe people think you're boring. Maybe you're the most fun people in the world, but you're shy. You don't know how to communicate that to others. That side of you that it's super fun, right? It's not knowing. It's not that you're boring, it's that you don't know. Or sometimes people think that you're insecure. Very insecure, like you feel lesser than anybody else. That's the things that you're sending out if you're shy, if you are a shy person. Image-wise. So what's the antidote? How and what can we do to overcome shyness? To overcome this personality trait or these things, this image that you don't want to communicate, you don't want to implement this thought of who you are into the people that you interact with. You don't want this to be a part of your brand. Okay, guys? This is why image is so fucking important and it's so beautiful, because it transcends just pure clothes. Hopefully this will help a lot of people. So if you know someone that could benefit from this, remember to share this video, to subscribe, to leave me your comments. Also remember that I have my podcast, The Fashion Matrix. If you're interested in more of this talk and more of these topics, there I will share more things. Also the power of image. If you want to learn how to apply these techniques not only on you, but if you want to become an image consultant and you want to teach this to others, I have people, working with politicians, working with famous people, with actors, with musicians. I've worked with many different people, and it's really fun understanding what makes us and what makes us unique. So if you really want to learn, if you're committed, if you are interested in this, go to stylesystems.net so you can subscribe to The Power of Image. Every day and every week, every day you get new content. Every week you have live training sessions with me. We get to interact. You have a private group. It's really something else. It's really special. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Be the best version of yourself, and I will see you on the next one.